Where darkness rules, a flame will always burn, and you keep it alive! Do you know the feeling? Darkness in your mind. No one's on your side. You stand against the rising storm, but you stand tall like a mountain. So get up and leave it all behind. Unlock your chains tonight and set it free. The flame inside your heart. Let the fire keep burning. And when you walk on this way, so much to give, and when you walk on this way, live life now, as loud as you can, running free.
So guys, how are you today?
We're fine.
Wonderful.
And we're happy that we can talk to you.
Oh yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So thanks so much for giving me your time today for this interview. A real pleasure for me to have you guys on this show. And
Thank you very much.
how was the day so far?
Yes, a little bit from work to the rehearsal room, and so we're getting ready with the technique now. And yes, it's fine. Now it's okay with the technique, and we can have a talk.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So, your new EP, Holding the Flame, is to be out on July 25th. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting and production that goes behind this new EP?
I think it's more for the guitar player because I'm the singer, because most of the songs are written by Oliver. Yes, we can say our names if you don't know from the pictures. This is Oliver, he's the guitar player. I'm Kai, this is the vocalist. With Mirco, the drummer, and Yannik, the other guitar player. So mostly of the songwriting is done by Oliver so far.
Yes. Flame is a song that's 3-4 years old, work in progress, and the instrumental part is finally done in 2023 for two years.
Yeah.
But we don't could bring it with our own singer. Statue for the new EP, Kai, welcome to the band. We have a chance to make it and take it to the level I would like to perform it. To be honest, it's a very positive song. It's about that music gives you power when you have really bad days and everything's fucked up. And good metal vibes, I would say. It's a classic string guitars, classic traditional heavy metal groove.
Yes, yes. I think it's this song has all the trademarks of the band. It's fast, it's melodic, and it's a little bit aggression, but not too aggressive. And I think the lyrics are playing with those things. Everybody who loves music, metal especially, goes through. When he hears the music, it helps to get rid of any problems when you have your favorite music. And this is the main content of the lyrics. So it's a very empowermental song, so that when you hear it and that you get the power through the music. That's how we want in our video, we wanted to express this. So when you have a bad day and you go for work and everything is shit, and you come with your friends and listen to the music or play music, and your mood getting better. And so this is a song about. And I think everybody who loves music knows what it's all about.
Absolutely. Awesome, awesome. And a great cover artwork that goes behind this album. So is there theme that was focused on the artwork?
Yes, it's a little bit of every one of us. You can see everyone in this artwork because I'm I have the torch to get the flame, and every musician you can see as a stone figure.
Yeah.
And so everyone, and if you look at the cover, you see I get rid of chains, and it's a symbol for you getting free from with the music, and it's a symbol for the songs on this album. And so every person of us you can see. I think it's possible to recognize us.
And besides that, it catches the reference to our old artwork style. For the first EP, where the giants are in the room and some guitar guy breaks out the metal prowler, we called it then. And in 27 in the artwork, the figures, the giants, stand for us. And in 2022, when we released 2023, when we released Legacy of the Sword, with the monumental Tomb of Giants artwork, is setting where you enter the Tomb of Giants and get into the dungeon, and the story continues, and you're inside the dungeon, and new things happen. You have to bring up the flame, and yeah.
Yes, awesome.
Yes, we are inside the dungeon, and the story goes farther. When the next album comes, the story goes farther on the artwork.
The returning theme, yeah, is a vision for that.
Amazing.
And especially the cover artist is a cool guy who does also the artwork for the thrash metal legends like Darkness. I don't know if you know Darkness from Germany. It's a very old thrash metal band, and now from new bands like Cat Breath, who is now going. He also did the artwork for that, and so he's a very nice guy. No, he lives not far from us. And so he always is very nice to do bands from the area.
And it's real artwork. It's painted on canvas, 80 times 80s, I think, with in oil. Like our first EP artwork, the second was digitally made, but we wanted a classic style, and I think Timon does a great job here.
Yes. The main influences from Timon I know is from Necrolord. I think you know Necrolord does stuff for Emperor and stuff like that. And so this was his idols in art. And so you can see that his style is very similar, and we love such like this style. It's real art because we make real music, and so we want real artwork for our music. And it's very important for us.
Amazing, amazing. And had the pleasure to listen to the EP in its entirety. And I have to say, four amazing album, four amazing songs, greatly written songs, and the power, the energy, and the real touch of the classic heavy metal you guys are bringing back to us again. And great work from you guys. And thank you so much for putting up an awesome EP this year. And as a creator, how do you guys feel about the outcome of this EP?
It's been great. I think because it's fun to play, and because it's not so long we get in contact, because we get in contact last year, I think, when we started getting contact and getting rehearsals started, and so I was officially in the band last September. So when I decided to stay. And so it's great because we have some cool gigs together. Then we have played the Kulsi Fest in East Frisia. It's in the north of Germany. It was a little bit bigger festival. It was our first gig together, and so it's a very great moment. And yes, we did the new songs together, and there are two old songs with my voice because it's not so similar to the old vocalist. I think the old vocalist is more in the vein of Accept, AC/DC, and I think I'm more Annihilator, Iced Earth, this direction, I think. So then it's a little, my voice is a little bit different to the old singer.
I'm not able to hear you. You're not audible. You're still not.
better?
You can listen here.
Yeah, a little closer. Yeah. What I wanted to say is we decided to re-record two old songs because of the harshly different voice of Kai. So people can, when they go to our gigs, and they expect the old singer and the old song, so they can imagine how the other old song sounds. And it's also a kind of goodbye to the old stuff because we want to slowly move on to new material with Kai. And I think the two new songs speak for themselves. We entwickelt.
We developed.
We
Yes.
we developed our own style. We mix heavy metal with power metal and a bit of thrash metal. And the more material is solely Iron Maiden heavy metal. So we developed as a band, and I think yes, the new songs.
Yeah. I think it's in the vein like old bands like Running Wild, and I think I mentioned Annihilator and stuff like that. It's speedy, melodic, but a little bit of aggression, not too mainstream, but yet melodic. So it's important the mixture of it.
Amazing.
But still, it's not the old sound. I think with the new EP, Andy Claassen mixed it, and this was for mix and mastering. And what he did was great tune, I think, a peak, nice line between the sound, the artwork, the settings are pure traditional heavy metal, but without as I was called the dusty music style. It's more me, but far away from overproduced metal stuff like this days today.
I think it's important that you have a good sound, but it's not too polished. It's very, very important. But I like that you can hear the drums; they're very fat and mighty, but when it's too overproduced, then we doesn't like it. So it must be a good mixture. And it was great because Andy Claassen was formerly a musician for Holy Moses and produces more thrash and death metal bands like Legion of the Damned. So it's like back in the days when Iced Earth were at the Scott Burns studio, where almost Cannibal Corpse and Morbid Angel produced the sound. They were the power metal, heavy metal band, got this death metal sound. So you get a little bit harsher sound, and it's real heavy metal.
Yeah, awesome. And 2 weeks back, you released the first single and video from this EP, The Flame. Would you like to tell me a bit on the making of this video?
You have fun. We make it in a rehearsal room and in a bar. That's a meter before the rehearsal room. It's in our private house. The setting is we wanted to take two shots. One shot made in the rehearsal room. We have fun. We play the song. We pose like the best out of us. And on the bar scene, it's what Kai at the beginning mentioned. It's a sad day. You get stressed from work, and then you get together, have a beer, have a good time, come to talk about nice things, listen to music you love, and you get a nice mood. All is fine. Then you have to party with the nice music.
Yes.
The making of was a little bit silly. We got we had a script where we day before we thought about what do we do, what can we do, what possibilities do we have, and then was the day where we called this,
and we turned down the list, look at things, what we can do, and there was it like, yeah, there is a free scene. Now, what we do now? Okay, you go start headbanging. I record it. That's it. Yes, and we do a lot of headbanging in this day when we record it. It's just like we have 3 concerts in a row. So it's a little bit exhausting, but a lot of fun. Because our rehearsal room is not so big, so it's very warm inside after some time.
Awesome, awesome. And do you guys have some special plans for the day of the release?
We have a release gig at Due to Rock open air, not open air, but Due to Rock Festival. It is, and we hope that there are many people. We have a good time there, and
Yes, make a big party.
make it happen. Yeah.
Make it fun.
Cool, cool, cool. And are there any big touring that's happening throughout this year?
So we have, I think we have every month. Without December, we have a gig. So every month it's great. So we have no tour. So we are not famous like this that we can go on tour, but we have every month a gig. So it's great.
Yeah, a couple of festivals
Yes.
after the release of the EP.
Yes.
So Due to Rock, so a release gig, and then 1 or 2 weeks later is Due to Rock Festival, a great bigger festival near Osnabrück, and Rock by Food.
Yes.
That's it.
And the rock fossils gig, which is interesting because there is it's an exhibition where some things from biology are on an exhibition, because many biology people who are doing research are metal or rock fans, and there are some stuff who is related to metal. It's like I think I don't know what is it's a sea star. It's a kind of animal plant which is many millions years old, who has a name from Tankard, the band. And so all this stuff is there, and in a glass. I don't know what between is. Some of our stuff is there, like our artwork, and so we have it's on that exhibition. It's something special for us.
Beautiful, fantastic, fantastic. And Tomb of Giants band been there for almost 12 years now. So how do you guys feel about the road that you have traveled so far?
Yes. I think it's only 12. I think that 2030 with the foundation. Yes.
But I think it's a great time, a great development that we've made. At the beginning it was more like a school band and make some car gig. They met and played for. And after that, we wanted to make our stuff, and that was the founding of Troop of Giants. At the beginning, I sang on 2 gigs, and that's why you need to find a singer. In 2016, we found Sergio, our first real singer that takes us to the next step, and with him we could release our first demo album, and then later Legacy of Assault EP, and last year we had to change because of some business stuff that we had to do. So Kai comes to badminton. I think we all make good development on instruments, songwriting, and I truly like to say that Holding the Flame is, I think, the best stuff we made so far.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And moving forward, are there plans to get back into the studio and go with another full-length album?
Yeah, we also we don't write the songs,
And I think we do have the 8 songs who are musically ready, who just need lyrics, and we are good to go to record a full length album. Some little fixings, that's we normally we make the songs instrumental and come together and add something or change something. Then when the creative part of the songwriting in a collective or collaborative style begins, and after that, when the instruments stand, we make the vocals. And I hope next maybe or I think about this 26, 27, we maybe could produce and release a full length plan.
Yes.
Awesome. And I know there has been a lot of highlight moments over the years, but are there something special that you want to share with the audience today?
A real highlight was the gig with the Iron Maiden from US, and you think that's
With Sacred Reich.
Sacred Reich in a location hot as fuck, sweat drips, but it was awesome. Full, really nice guys, and all the names really nice women. This year, one really great highlight was the Kurzfest at the beginning of the year. I think 700 crazy metal people, great party.
Yes, they were also nice. The people who do the festival were so nice, and it was so well organized, and everything was ready. The sound was great on stage, and for me it was because the day before the gig I had a cold and I had fever, and I thought, oh, I could do that. But it's worked out well. So I had to get a little bit too early to bed after the gig, but it was a great day and everything was possible. So it went well. And what I liked is it's like it's called Ersnick. It's like a cellar festival. It's very small, but there are so enthusiastic people who do this festival, and there in the cellar maybe 100 people, but they all want fun, and it's only for melodic metal and. The people who organized it are very nice. It was a great moment because it was very small but very great. So it was something special.
I think that's a highlight. Highlights when you're in a band, that you have the chance to meet those nice bands, nice people, nice locations, and get in touch with the whole team or who loves the same thing. It's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. And thanks so much for sharing the highlight moments with me. And finally, any message that you have for the fans around the world?
Keep on moving the flame. Yeah. Hey, forever. Live your dreams, follow your dreams. Yes.
Wonderful.
And so maybe we'll meet on the gig.
Absolutely. And guys, I want to thank you all so much for joining me today in this wonderful interview. A real pleasure to have you all. And thank you so much for putting up Through the Flame, an amazing EP that you are releasing this year on July 25th in a few weeks. And thanks for all the awesomeness and great music for the metal fraternity around the world. And we are enjoying your music. And thank you so much for keeping us happy with your music, and I wish you guys all the best and really hoping to see you guys on the road real soon.
Fun. So have a great time. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great evening. Bye. Bye.